What's good, y'all? Your boy Mike Sears here, Speaking Clout Podcast. Continuing my journey down the Dark Carnival. Just did the almighty second Joker's card, Ringmaster, released in 1994. The follow-up to the first Joker's card, Carnival of Carnage, which was released in 1992. And then, between Carnival of Carnage and Ringmaster, was a Sideshow EP, Beverly Kills 50187. So today is the Sideshow EP to Ringmaster, The Terror Wheel, released in 1994. Man, this is probably, I don't know about that, because Beverly Kills is fucking amazing. It's very tough. My favorite EP, spoiler alert, is Tunnel of Love. It just is. We'll get to that when we get to that. But, man, I don't know what I rank number 2. It's hard because I love Terror Wheel. The Terror Wheel is an amazing EP. Not one bad song. Love everything on there. I probably still have to go Beverly Kills with my number 2. But this ain't far behind. It could ping pong back and forth with that. But, yeah, man, The Terror Wheel, released in 1994. The Sideshow EP to the amazing Ringmaster, second Joker's card. Now, I said I was going to do these once a week, but I really want to do Riddle Box soon, because I got a guest for that. It's my homie Don Chaos, Carnival Spirits representative. Got his own podcast, the Hour of Chaos and stuff like that. Real good dude. That's my motherfucking brother right there. So I can't wait to do that with him, which is going to be on the 15th, which is on a Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. So check that out. The almighty third Joker's called Riddle Box. I will be reviewing with Don Chaos. And let's get into the Terror Wheel, shall we? Starts off with the Dead Body Man. Everyone knows the Dead Body Man. It's a Juggalo classic. First appeared on here, though. Would end up on Riddle Box, but like in a higher pitch. But the Dead Body Man. The track starts off with Willie B. Rags, talking about the Terror Wheel. Terror Wheel kind of just like picks people up and kills them, basically. You know what I mean? On the Terror Wheel, Willie B. Rags. During the ride, he's still kind of fucked up shit. The first appearance of Willie B. Rags, which is, I believe it's Violent J, just like, fucking with his voice, enhancing his voice to be higher and all that. Dope ass shit. Love it. Like I said, Juggalo classic. Dead Body Man is about a dude that collects dead bodies, basically. Eats them as well. Also has sex with the female dead bodies. I always love the line when it's like, if you think I'm sick, take a look at yourself. You got dead deer heads up on your shelf. Love that. Such an all-time classic. Now, I do prefer the version on Riddle Box, though. It just sounds, how can I put it? Cleaner, but in a good way. Not like clean like mainstream poppy shit. I mean clean like more, it's better quality, put it that way, you know what I mean? Love that shit, the Dead Body Man. I like it on here too. It's more darker. It sounds more darker on here, but on Riddle Box it sounds like, man, that's, it sounds like, damn, that's like an album worthy track, So I'm not mad about them putting the Dead Body Man on Riddle Box as well. Definitely not mad at that. Classic, man. Classic shit. Then we get Schizophrenic. Man, I love this song. Basically about being schizo and being paranoid and hearing and seeing things that aren't really there. Blowing up neighbors' houses with pipe bombs because they think, they're after them and shit. Shaggy talks about shooting the mailman for no apparent reason. Just bugging out, losing his fucking mind. Really though a track. I love the production and the scratching from Mikey Clock on here. Such a classic track. I love the chorus that schizophrenic, don't panic. Schizophrenic, don't panic. So fucking dope. Love that shit. Next, the Smog. About deadly air that comes from underneath the sewers in Detroit. Love the chorus. The smog is coming. At first, it's in like a Munchkin voice, right? Like a bunch of Munchkins singing that shit. And then it sounds like maybe Jay Shags and Jump Steady doing it all together, harmonizing it. But because this is like post, not it's like not post, but pre, Legs Diamond, before Legs Diamond stepped in. You know what I mean? On Riddlebox. So I'm assuming that's Jay Shags and Jump Steady, or maybe it's Jay and Shags. But I love that shit when it changes up. Very dope. Classic song, man. Love the smog. So fucking dope. Ill ass song. It's supposed to be on Riddlebox. But it had like a different theme to it about like insects or some shit. But thank God they just kept it, on here. Made it the smog. Love that shit. So fucking dope. Then we get a hidden skit. Thoughts in my head. Plays at the end. Just as Violent J talking about different scenarios, like a serial killer that ended up killing himself, about a punk kid drawing gang signs on a folder. It's just like a little skit going, thoughts in my head of a clown, and it's really hard to make out what Violent J is saying under the thoughts in my head of a clown and under the beat, because it's like buried in the mix. It's so low in the mix under that thoughts in my head of a clown. And that beat is so dark. You can barely make out what he's saying. I had the earphones on and all that. Couldn't really make it out. But, amazing song. Love the smog. Next, we get to Out. Starts off with people that are dying on the terror wheel. Like a little skit. The Really Be Rag, shoots them. Because, please, I don't want to ride the terror wheel no more. And then Willie B just shoots the motherfucker. Out is a story about Violent J. Talking about his mom being gone and his father's a drunk and passed out. There's no food in the house. His little brother is hungry, almost dying. So Jay goes to the store to get him some milk and bread. On the trip, ends up stepping on a dead body. Gets into I love the little part when the dead body is like, "Hey, watch out, motherfucker. I may be dead, but I'll still kick your ass." Funny as fuck, man. Yeah, so he ends up getting into a scuffle with the crackheads and a giant rat because there's chemicals and in a city that makes the rats big or some shit that factories toxic wasting chemicals. It has strange effects on the animals. Love that shit. Always love that line. So fucking dope. He gets into the store finally, steals bread and milk and a 2-liter of Faygo. Even though the store owner blew his fucking head off for robbing from him, he still ends up going to his crib and giving the shit to his little brother with no motherfucking head. Just that wicked shit. You know what I mean? That Jay and Shags are so fucking great at telling, man. Out is my favorite song on the whole EP. Love this shit. Classic track. I love Out. Out is a great fucking song, man. Now, another standout for me, man. I Stuck Her With My Wang. Starts off a little skit. Will it be fucking a bitch on the on the terror wheel ride, and everyone's looking at him like, "What? You ain't seen no pussy before?" or some shit like that. It's hilarious, man. I Stuck Her With My Wang. Dope track. Shaggy 2 Dope. Solo track. Just talking about how he fucked the bitch. The beat from that Mikey Clark uses is fucking so dope. Mikey Clark did his thing producing that. The moaning sample. Everything is ill on this track. Shaggy's flow is dope on here too. I love the part when he's like, what'd he say? I hit it up at Maya's in the home improvement now. She called me by Villa when I stuck it in the place. I tied her legs up behind her head and kicked her in the face. Love that shit. And that Violent J going, I stuck her with my wang. She stuck her with his wang, y'all. Oh, man. Classic. Man, this is in my top 3 on the album. I fucking love EP. I fucking love I Stuck Her With My Wang, man. Dope Shaggy solo track. Then, man, and in my opinion, one of the greatest ICP songs ever recorded, Amy's in the Attic. Amazing production by Mikey Clark on here. Violent J talks about being friends with this girl named Amy when he was a kid. He played with her like he chased her down a slide on the playground, chasing her across the monkey bars. Then one day he pushes her off the sled, and she hits her head, and he hides her in the attic for 11 years. He's paranoid, thinking is she really dead or not. Then he starts hearing things, seeing things and shit. He hears voices from the attic yelling why. Then he sees a little girl like floating down the hall with maggots in her mouth. So she was haunting him the whole time, you know. Trying to get him to come in the attic so she can kill him, I'm assuming. You know? It's so fucking dark. You know? Such a good fucking song. The production is really fucking creepy. The storytelling is out of this world. People, you know, don't give Violent J or ICP for that matter any credit for the amazing storytelling skills that they possess. Amazing, in my opinion, you know what I mean? One of the greatest ICP songs ever. And at the end, just a phone number that tells you the name of the third Joker's card. When you, like, the area code's 313, but you gotta, like, guess. You know, Violent J says some rhymes, and if you get the rhyme right, you call, and, you know, you get to hear the name of the new Joker's card at the time, which was the almighty Riddle Box, the third Joker's card, which I'll be reviewing next. That does it for the Terror Wheel 1994 EP from Insane Clown Posse. It's one of my top joints, y'all. Like, I love this shit. I used to have the cassette back in the day, like in 97, 98, 97, around that time. Y'all know the story. Well, I got down to 97, but my collection wasn't really getting there until like 98. Some of the stuff was hard to find. You know, this is before all the reissues first started to hit with the Carnival of Carnage and Ringmaster reissues and all that. But my collection nowadays is fucking beautiful. I love my Psychopathic CD collection. It's like, damn, it got everything. You know what I mean? All the OG stuff, the rare shit, love it. You know what I mean? So, the Terror Wheel, man. Insane Clown Posse, 1994. The EP, the Sideshow EP, to Ringmaster. Next is the third Almighty Joker's card, Riddle Box with the homeboy Don Chaos. We'll see y'all motherfuckers then. Before I go, top 3 songs on the Terror Wheel. Out. Amy's in the Attic. And I stuck her with my wang. It would be the Dead Body Man. But, like I said, I prefer the Riddle Box version more. You know what I mean? Even though I love that version. It's like, the Riddle Box version to me is the definitive Dead Body Man. Even though it came on Terror Wheel first. So Terror Wheel EP, you know, great EP. First appearance of Willie B. Rags and all that. It's classic Juggalo shit. So, Insane Clown Posse, Terror Wheel EP, 1994. Riddle Box is next. See y'all motherfuckers on the flip side. Peace!